Hey there, greetings everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Plan B Success. Is the future too far away to worry about today? I've been thinking about this podcast for a while now. To be frank, it's something that I think about all the time. Everything in life is dictated by time. But if you are always focused on time, you will never really experience it. People get so caught up with living for their future their entire lives that they forget to enjoy the present. The present is the only time that matters. The past is gone, and the future doesn't exist yet. So why would you ever put more value into something that doesn't even exist over something that already does? People are so focused on their futures, they forget to live in their present. But what's living for a future if and when that future comes, it turns into the present? You will have wasted your entire life living for the future when all you ever needed to do to be happy was live in your present. People also believe that to be happy, you need a certain amount of money in the bank and a 5-bedroom house with a white picket fence. However, the truth of the matter is that happiness has nothing to do with how much money you have or what your house looks like, but rather it has to do with who is around you and how much value you place on that. Happiness can be found in anything because anything can have value. It could be something as simple as being around family or being able to wake up every day and work on your passion. There are infinite amounts of value in life, so it's up to you whether you choose to place that value with the things that make you happy or if you choose to place it somewhere else instead. So for all those people out there waiting for their lives to start once they get out of school, or waiting for their lives to start when they get that promotion, or after they buy that new car, don't wait. Your life is happening right now. Right now, you're breathing, so focus on the present because this moment will never happen again. The past has already come and gone, so learn from it. And the future hasn't come yet, so don't worry about it. Live every day as if it were your last, because someday you'll be right. The future is something that keeps us all busy. We're always trying to improve it by making plans, writing down ideas, and looking for new opportunities. Whenever we plan or work on something, however, we tend to do so in the present moment. How strange is it then that when the time comes to enjoy our achievement or reward ourselves for our hard work, we enjoy it in the future? Instead of feeling satisfied with getting the job done or receiving our paycheck on time, we feel unsatisfied until we get home and lay down in bed after a long day at work. We can't even really celebrate when we are overworked and tired because tomorrow is another working day. When are we going to start living in the present moment and for the moment instead of saving up all of our fun for some unknown future? When are we going to realize that what we are currently doing is pretty good, if not great already? The problem with looking towards a better future is that our desire for improvement will always be stronger than whatever satisfaction we get from the present moment. This is why we keep pushing ourselves even though we're already tired. Maybe tomorrow will be a better day after all. An unhealthy addiction to improvement and productivity makes us miss out on a lot of opportunities that life has to offer. Consider this. We might think that our lives would improve if only this or that circumstance was different. We might think that it would be great if we had more money, found a better job, or moved to a nicer place. However, have you ever considered the possibility that your life is pretty good right now? As long as you have food on the table and clothes on your back, there is no real need for change. As long as you have a roof above your head, people who love you, and the means to do what you enjoy doing, there's no real need for change. As long as you're able to learn new things, travel to places that interest you, and pursue your hobbies, there's no real need for change. You might think that these things are just not enough, but I'm sure that there are people out there who would consider your life perfect, just the way it is. What if you started enjoying what you're doing right now? What if you stopped planning for a better future and started living in the moment instead? How many opportunities would you notice that you're currently missing because of your desire to improve? The truth is that there are always opportunities surrounding you. Opportunity does not knock only once, but it would stop knocking if you ignore it for too long. So what can you do to become more present-oriented? Learn to appreciate the present moment. Learn to be more aware of where your focus lies. Make sure that you know what you're focusing on, or if it's just some random stream of thoughts. Be reflective about why you want to improve so much. By being aware of what exactly you want to improve, you can also learn more about what's already great. These skills might sound a bit too much at first. They will still be pretty difficult to practice, even if explained in much detail, because they take a lot of time and effort to master. However, just knowing about the existence of these skills and starting to practice them on a smaller scale can already be very beneficial. You'll start to notice that your life is pretty good, and you'll also realize that there is no real need for improvement at all. In the end, it doesn't matter what you do or how you live. It's not like your life depends on the things that you're doing at the time, because it would be very unlikely that whatever you're currently engaging in is your only chance to experience this world. However, what matters is how much of each moment you're experiencing. Other people might be living better lives than yours, but it's also possible that they are still searching for ways to make their life better too. You can never know what others might be going through, and as such, it's not worth worrying about the things that you don't know. However, if we were to take a peek into everyone else's minds, we would notice that we are pretty much all the same in this regard. We all want to be happy, and we are all going after that goal for most of our lives. However, happiness doesn't depend on circumstances or other people around us. It depends solely on how greatly we appreciate the present moment. Regardless of what you do, make sure you spend a lot of time with what you love, and that you let go of everything else. The right things will come to you eventually. If they don't, then it's possible that they're not meant for you to begin with. Hey, I hope you liked this episode. Go check out the others, and you'll find inspiring content there as well. And do share and subscribe, and make sure you spread the word. Thank you.